Good evening. It's me again, the real crypto informant, X-rated pennies. Just want to let you know this for entertainment, educational purposes. DYOR, do your own research. I just want to know if you're down with XRP, then you know me. Just getting you guys an update back from Ripple Swell. I'm down in Florida now. Know what you hold. Heard a lot of information. Man, get your bags together. Get your bag together, man, because you're on this journey. And Brad said, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Lock in, secure your bags, get your bags, secure your bags. You know what we saying. You know how we moving. Real world asset. Everything's coming on chain. Retail investors, sophisticated investors, institutionals, companies, countries. Blockchain is happening. Time for you to get yourself together and understand what we're really working with here. There was a couple of things that was said down at Ripple Swell. They really caught my attention. Brad called out part of the SEC for doing a really shitty ass job with legislation and clarity and things like that. We got a whole bunch of ETFs coming up, man. We got a whole lot of ETPs coming. I'm talking about spots. I'm not just talking about futures. We got a whole lot of ETPs, that's electronically traded products, that Paul Atkins talked about maybe 3-4 months ago. I don't know if the government shutdown is an opportunity for them to fix some of the rails. I don't know if it's an opportunity for them to get some away this waste and fraud, abuse. I don't know if it has anything to do with healthcare. But the only thing I know is this is an opportunity for the government to get more efficient and help implement this new world, this new system that they're talking about. Also, Swift is going live on November the 22nd. That don't mean your bag's gonna roll the fuck over. That don't mean that. I've also stand by my prediction that I believe that we're going to see 5 trillion by the end of the year, starting to look a lot like Christmas. They still saying we're looking for the Responsible Financial and Innovational Act to come up. They saying they hope to get that legislation done by the end of the year. We're also waiting on the ag community to come with their draft. I'm just waiting to see the draft. I'm just waiting to see what the draft, and once we get a chance to look at the draft, then we can see what is it. We can find out if we can get some more clarity, so there won't be no ambiguity about moving forward. But Brad said, "Hey man, just lock the fuck in. Just lock the fuck in." They're waiting on their banking license. They're waiting on the ETFs. They grab that Evernorth, that Treasury. There's a lot of companies now putting XRP on their treasury. You got holding companies and things, institutional. They wouldn't be doing this. They're not just doing it because they didn't do their research. These sort of like the goddamn investors. These like Dr. Strange. They don't figure it out. They don't already did the goddamn math. 14 million ways in which only they win. They need to find out the way that they won. So if you don't think they don't did that part, then you got to be mistaken. So that's why it's very important that you do your own research so that your research matches that, and then you can be fundamentally sound in your investment. Also, if you are a Link2 or a Link2 holder, or you are involved with some of them private equities, that's coming up. That next hearing, I think, is November the 24th or something like that. They send out some information about your holdings. If you are a Link2 holder, Uphold holder, AI, a Ripple, if you own some of them stock, then you should be getting some information. Maybe you can contact John Deaton or something like that. Maybe he can give you some type of instructions or guidance. I know he has a hearing coming up around November the 22nd. He's going to give you guys an update of what's going on with that. So, again, I had a real nice time in New York at Ripple Swell. Got a chance to hear some things, man. It was a very informative event and conference. Got a chance to talk with some people that I met at the proper party. Got a chance to talk to some people that I met at XRP Vegas. And got a chance to see some more people. Got some hugs, some handshakes, and not no booze. Understand that. So I say all that to say, the time is now. The time is now. Do your own research. Get your bag together. And I got a little thing that I want to share with you guys that Paul Atkins was on Fox Business News, and he was talking about real world assets, about bringing everything on chain. And I just want to share it with you guys. So I hope you like it and take a listen and do your own research. Get your own bag together. Pay attention, get paid. If it's practical and possible.
here 6 months, so we're getting two things, and I can't talk about any specific issues, but suffice it to say that we're out to protect investors.
Yeah, protect me.
They
Because I'm sophisticated with this shit.
So maybe we'll hear something on that in the future.
We'll see, yes.
People are hurting on that one. Okay, real world asset tokenization. Any framework around that right yet?
Tokenization, I think, is very important to put things on chain. I think is a huge potential innovation that, if it spreads to in the securities industry, I think it can help maintain
the derivative market on chain, retail on chain,
maybe
401k on chain.
Ultimate would be to have on-chain clearance and settlement of securities that would really de-risk and make safer our markets overall.
So this week, a lot of pressure on AI stocks. A lot of it's coming from a filing from Michael Burry.
So that's what they're talking about, putting everything on goddamn chain. So understand this. This is the opportunity for you to become a sophisticated investor. Know what you hold. Know what you hold. They ain't playing. They ain't fucking around. Keep fucking around, you're going to find out. I was talking to someone and they asked me, hey man, I mentioned crypto. They say, crypto scam, crypto scam. I say, man, you know what scam? Scam is them overdraft fees that you keep paying. They scamming you. Scam is them fees they paying you for just holding a goddamn account. That's scam. Tell me where else will you go where you give somebody your money to manage it better than you and they give you a smaller percentage off your money. That's scam. And I got to understand this part in life. There's always going to be some scammy motherfuckers around. So understand that. But in order for this here to work, got to have some trust. Got to have some trust. So again, it's me, the real crypto informant, Crypto Jazz. We got some things coming up here real soon. Looking forward. You know what to do. XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. Crypto. Made in America crypto. Become your own brand. Become your own bank. Unlock your value. Learn to play your instruments. So, a little tired. So know what you hold. I'll holler back at you guys. Real crypto informant. X-rated pennies. Talk to you.